Good morning. My name is Engineer Piyush Pandey. Welcome to today's session of motivational skills, and the topic for today's discussion is interview question: what will you do if you do not get this position? What will you do if you do not get this position? Ladies and gentlemen, after taking your interview for a particular position for which you have applied, at the end, HRs often ask this question that what will you do if you do not get this position? If we don't hire you for this position, what will you do? Now, understand the reason that why HRs are asking this question. They straight away want to check your mental balance and your real inclinations in life. They want to check that how professionally stable you are. Are you focused towards only one particular aim in your life, or you are just looking for a job, you will do anything or whatever they offer you? Now this is very crucial, ladies and gentlemen. The organization which is hiring you, which is providing you a particular position, a particular designation, definitely the organization wants you to work with full dedication. Whatever responsibilities are given to you, organizations want you to accomplish those responsibilities properly and thoroughly. And if you are appearing for a particular position during an interview, HRs also know that yes, since you are having an inclination for that particular position, since you are having inclination for that particular job, that's why you are appearing for the interview. Since you love to be the part of that job, that's why you are appearing for interview. You want that job, you are having inclination towards that job because that job is according to your qualification, according to your experience, according to your choice. That's why by asking this question, HRs want to check your mental stability. If they ask that, okay, if I don't give you this position, what will you do? And if you say like, okay sir, no problem, you provide me any position in your organization, I am ready to join. I just want to be the part of your organization. Your organization is the best organization in the world. Your organization is a popular organization in the world. And after joining your organization, I will learn something. Doesn't matter in which profile you put me. Now, candidates while answering like this, they think that they are impressing the HR by saying good words for their industry. Sometimes candidates feel that if the HR is not providing them the desired position, they are willing to join any position just because they want to be the part of that organization for which they are getting hired. And they praise the organization so much in front of the HR that ultimately the HR gets frustrated. Sir, your organization is a very good organization. It's a very nice organization. I have read about your organization on internet. I know whatever new projects you are undertaking and what new innovations you are making. I am fully aware of your organization. So even if you are putting me in a different profile, that will be highly beneficial for me. I will come to know something new, which I am still unaware of. Ladies and gentlemen, we think that such kind of answers are impressing the HR, but basically such types of answers are irritating the HR. You are not there to praise the organization for which you are getting hired. You are there to get a position according to your qualification, your likings and your experience. Inside any interview, we are not there to praise the organization for which we are getting selected, for which the interview has been conducted. We are not there to say good words for the organization. We are there to get a job according to our qualification and experiences. And if you say like this, that I am ready to join any position, I just want to be the part of your organization, HR clearly understands that you are absolutely unsure about your own career. You are absolutely unsure about your own future. You are not certain what you have to do. Your qualifications are different. You are appearing for a different profile. And when the HR is offering you something entirely different, you are willing to join it. Why are you willing to join it? If you have appeared for the interview for a particular position, why you do not stick to your commitments? Why you are fluctuating here and there? I just want to be the part of your company, give me anything. Ladies and gentlemen, if you say like this, 100% you will be rejected. 100% you will be rejected. The HR ultimately comes to know that you are having knowledge of nothing. You don't know anything. You are just wandering here and there. You just want to be the part of a company without knowing that what you will do after joining that company. So please do not answer like this. Whenever the HR says that we are not having this position, we are offering you some other position, are you willing to accept? Straight away you say, dear sir, sorry sir, I would love to be the part of your organization, but since you are not offering me the position that I require, I'm very sorry, I'm not going to join it. I'm sorry to say this, that I'm not going to join this position which you are offering me. Thank you very much for allowing me to appear in the interview of your honorable organization. Thank you very much. This is how you should answer this question. The HR said, we are offering you something different. Are you willing to join? Straight away you say, sorry sir, I am not willing to join this particular position which you are offering me. I am highly thankful to you that you allowed me to appear in the interview of your honorable organization. In future, if there is some opportunity which is relevant to what I want, I will definitely come again to your organization for the interview. Thank you very much. This is the proper way of answering this question, that are you willing to accept something different from your profile and experience? Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many honorable organizations in the world. There are so many profitable organizations in the world, and there are many organizations, after joining them, you can feel that you are the part of a great organization. And we also know this, ladies and gentlemen, we have Wipro, we have HCM, we have Accenture. We have so many organizations, Tata, Birla, Ambani's, so many great organizations are there in the country. And definitely, doesn't matter what organization we join, definitely it is a great organization and we will feel honorable after joining all these organizations. These organizations are equally good, equally honorable. They are having same kind of reputation in society. But while joining any organization, first of all, we must think that the task which they are offering, whether it is according to our choice or not. This is the first thing that you should keep in mind. If you think that you are really talented to handle that task, only then you say yes. Otherwise, there is no need to compromise on your own professional values. So whenever the HR is saying that we are hiring you in a different profile or we are not willing to offer you the position for which you have appeared in this interview, are you willing to accept something else? Politely, you should refuse, ladies and gentlemen. If you keep compromising with your own values, you will never get yourself established in a particular profession. Now, how professional growth happens? If a person has done BTech in computer science, definitely he will look for the profile of computer engineer, software developer, database, multimedia, whatever is the profile. All these things are the part of computer engineering. So as long as he is getting job in the profile of computer engineering, he will be happy working in any organization. But if he is asked to do something entirely different from his qualifications, from his experiences, from what he has learned in his life, that will be difficult for that person to survive in that industry. He will not be able to survive. Doesn't matter how honorable the industry is. Doesn't matter how reputed the industry is. Individually, that person will never be able to survive in that particular atmosphere if you are doing something different from your capabilities. Not possible, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, some organization is a highly respectable organization. We also respect that. But we are not going to compromise on our own professional values. And you should not do it. This is very bad. This will make you professionally unstable. That's why if you think that the job which the organization is offering you, it is not according to your likings, it is not according to your qualifications and experiences, if you sincerely don't want to join that job, politely you must refuse. Doesn't matter how honorable the organization is, how reputed the organization is. Because it is not the question of working in a company, it is a question of establishing your own self-professional credibility. Be the part of that profession where you exactly want to be. Don't join anything which is different from your likings, from your desires, from your professional likings. Be very straightforward and be very conscious about your own future. I am again repeating these statements, ladies and gentlemen. There are so many organizations in this world doing so many different types of innovative and creative things. What you have to do, it entirely depends upon your likings. Doesn't matter for which organization you are working. The profile that you have chosen, that decides your professional credibility, not the organization for which you are working. That's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you loved my today's video. Please subscribe my channel, ER Piyush Pandey, Trainer BTech MBA, and please press the bell icon for constant updates. Thank you very much. Have a great day.